Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 3rd, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Wednesday evening out there so far. Hope everybody had a great Wednesday also. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Excuse me. And also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about your forecast for Thursday and Friday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. We're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for the lower 48. See if any watches, warning, and advisory are issued for your location. We're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products with Storm Prediction Center offers. And also, we're going to take a look at the current U.S. Drought Monitor across the lower 48. Okay. If you're a new viewer, have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Alrighty. We're going to start off in the northeastern U.S. and work our way around. Alrighty. We got rain showers extended from eastern Maine along the I-95 corridor from eastern Maine through Boston, back to New York, all the way down to Philadelphia and Washington, D.C., back over to Pennsylvania and a portion of West Virginia, and also in the New York State. We have some showers around Toronto, Canada. High pressure dominating the southeastern United States from Virginia down to Florida, including Alabama and Georgia. Also back up into Kentucky and Ohio and portions of Chicago area, portion of Illinois as well. We got a huge real estate area, showers and thunderstorms extending from Mexico all the way into portions of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, western Tennessee, southwest Kentucky, and into southwestern Illinois, back into Iowa, Wisconsin as well, portion of northern Michigan, also northeast Minnesota, southern Minnesota, back to Nebraska, all the way into portion of Wyoming, all the way back over into portion of Vancouver, Canada, back into Seattle, Washington, portion of Idaho, Oregon, and also back over here to portions of Los Angeles area. Some shower activity around San Francisco, and also back up toward the coastal areas of Oregon and Washington State. Also, we have some severe weather possible over Texas, all the way into portion of Oklahoma and Kansas City. Southern Kansas, excuse me. Also, we have some mixed precipitation, some snow over here in portions of over here in northern New Mexico through Colorado, back into Utah, also back into Wyoming, back into Idaho, Nevada, California, also back into portion of Oregon and southern Washington State as well. High pressure still dominating around the Arizona and New Mexico area in the south side. Also high pressure dominating southern Canada, also portion of Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, and portion of Minnesota as well. Alright, now let's take a look at your Friday forecast. We got high pressure dominating the northeastern United States with a pocket of showers around the New York area. Also, we have showers extending through the Carolinas, all the way back into North Georgia, all the way back into portion of Ohio, Kentucky, also back into portion of Indiana, portion of northeast Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, back over into northern Wisconsin, eastern, central, and eastern Minnesota, southern Canada, also a portion of South Dakota, southern part of North Dakota, back in the northeastern portion of Montana. Got thunderstorms extending from southern Canada through central Montana, South Dakota, back down toward northeast Colorado, back into Nebraska, Missouri, all the way down to Arkansas, through the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, down into Mexico, even Houston area getting in on some thunderstorm activity, Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky as well. We got into the red slashed area. That's where we're getting some flash flooding possible in that region. Also right in this vicinity right here, we having some critical fire weather issues problems. Maybe some wildfires and stuff can take off real quickly if not contained. Also, we have mixed precipitation from southern Canada around Vancouver, Canada, through portion of western Montana, much of Idaho, western Wyoming, and northern Utah, northern central Nevada, back into the mountain range of California, northern California, Oregon, and Washington State. Also a little bit down here just northeast of Los Angeles. Otherwise, it would be rain showers elsewhere from Los Angeles to San Francisco to the coastal areas of Oregon and Washington State as well. High pressure dominating around Colorado, portion of Denver, Colorado, back to Arizona, Mexico, New Mexico, Kansas, Oklahoma, northwest Texas, and also southern California, and the Baja area of California as well. High pressure will continue to dominate all of this region. Alrighty, now let's take a look at the weather radar. Showers over portions of southern Canada. Also, we got rain showers extending from Maine through New York, all the way back into portions of the Great Lakes region, back into portions of northeast Ohio, down to West Virginia, and into Virginia as well, offshore of the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and offshore the Mid-Atlantic region, as that area of low pressure continues to slowly lift off to the north and east and out of the forecast area there. Quiet conditions over the southeast. Still got mixed shower and thunderstorm activity over portions of Texas, Oklahoma, back into Mexico, back into New Mexico as well. Southwest Kansas over toward Colorado, New Mexico, like I said, Utah, Nevada, California, getting into some shower, maybe a rumble of thunder as well. Also here around Oregon, portions of southern Canada, back into western Montana, and also northeast Wyoming as well. So the scattered activity on the west. Guam looks good. Got a few scattered showers central and south Alaska, and Hawaii looks good, except on the north side there's a few showers there, and a few around the Bahamas, around the Cuba area as well, for a few showers and storms. Sorry about that, folks. And around Puerto Rico, got a few scattered showers on the west side of the island. Alright, here's a look at the National Weather Service watches, warnings, and advisories across your locations. As you can see, we still got some river flooding warnings in effect for portion of Maine through New Hampshire and portion of Connecticut. Still got a frost advisory over western North Carolina, also up here in portion of western Ohio, much of Indiana, and also southern Michigan. We got some red flag warnings over here in Georgia, also down here in central Florida. Special weather statements has been issued for southern South Carolina and also in southern Georgia and northern Florida for possible fire weather issues. Also, we have a red flag warning over here in portions of northeast New Mexico, excuse me. Special weather statements for fire weather also in southern Colorado and much of New Mexico as well. Wind advisories over portions of Arizona, southern California, and also portions of Nevada. Also, we have some special weather statements also for eastern California, western Nevada. We got some flood watches in effect for northeast Wisconsin, and also northwestern portions of Colorado. Also over here in portions of Idaho, eastern Idaho, northern Idaho, and central Idaho as well. Hydro issues for portions of Utah, western Wyoming, western Montana, central and northern Washington State, and also a few counties there in Oregon as well, with a few flood advisories over a portion of Idaho as well. Alaska looks good. Hawaii looks good with a few gale warnings there as well. Got some gale warnings, storm warnings from Maine almost down to the Carolinas offshore, 20 nautical miles. Also a little bit over here along the west coast of California as well, some gale warnings as well. Alright, now let's take a look at the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center overview forecast, and we're going to go through their little segment here and see what we can find. General thunderstorms over the northeastern United States from Pennsylvania up to portion of New Hampshire and Maine. Also over here portion of Texas, all the way back into portion of Montana, back over to portion of California and portion of Nevada. Also Utah to Colorado. Got some marginal risk over western Texas, also eastern New Mexico, southern southeastern Colorado, western Oklahoma as well, northern Texas for some severe weather. The overview, there it is right there again, without the radar view. Currently, we have no watches in effect for the United States, no MDS discussions. Storm reports for today. We had 0 tornado reports, wind report 0, high 0. Hail report, we had we had 1 hail report but none large, so that brought a total of 1, and that was over central Texas. Alright, let's take a look at the fire weather. We have an elevated risk over southeastern Arizona and southwestern and central portions of New Mexico for elevated fire rounded out. We're going to see the drought monitor here shortly. It's coming up. Okay, here we go. As you can see, we got dry conditions pretty much for the East Coast there, all the way down to, that's pretty dry and starting to get into the, let's see, what's the abnormally dry areas. Also, we got a little bit in South Carolina. We got some down here into portion of Florida. We got some abnormally dry, some severe, extreme drought getting into Florida. We got some exceptional drought over here pretty much in Texas, all the way into portions of Nebraska. Also, the rest of the lower 48 has got kind of dry to exceptional drought. So if you're in these areas here, we'll have another update released coming up on May 4. So we should have another update on the drought monitor and see if anything has changed in that forecast for tomorrow. Okay. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one.